Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Twin Towns. I'm of course William Strife and this is Minecraft Twin Towns, a Patreon supported show where I build two separate bases, one in the Nether and one in the Overworld, where the Nether base is built pretty much out of Overworld materials and the Overworld base is built pretty much completely out of Nether materials. And the Grey Stone, I think. God, I can never get it right. The Grey Stone garrison is pretty much done. I still haven't had time to, this is very bland and empty. I should probably try to, there's gonna be space in RedRock Redoubt. I should probably try to get some wool and make some frickin' banners to decorate the Grey Stone garrison here. That would be a good move, but I mean, overall, the garrison is pretty much done. Like, the lion's share of the work is done. Anything left over is, beautification, filling out some of the empty space, because there's a lot of space to work with in here. I could put in trees, I could put in, a tiny little farm. It wouldn't be a half bad idea to do any of that stuff. But today, guys, we're going to go over to RedRock Redoubt, and we're going to be fleshing it out a bit more. And today, we're going to start with pretty much exactly what you might expect. I'm gonna have a bit of an awkward time here because the portal is, I can't move the portal just yet. This portal has to stay where it is, and I need to build the last fields, okay? So, suffice to say, I think what's gonna end up happening, I'm not certain about the spacing here, but I think that whatever field that this thing lands in the middle of is not going to get fully built. It's going to be partially built. And I'm also going to build up the remaining two towers over here. So we're going to finish... We are going to finish the compound of RedRock Redoubt here. And the first thing, of course, of everything that I've got to get done here is chop down the entire grove. But, before I do that, I might want to have a better flippin' axe. If I had the experience, I would go ahead and make myself a diamond axe and enchant that and, use it to chop down the rest of the grove, but that's not the situation, so ye old birch grove needs to go away, and then it's just a matter of getting the materials together and building up the remaining field, which, in all honesty, I probably should have done a little bit of thought. I probably should have put some thought into building the field before starting recording this episode. I mean, in all honesty, I'm starting to run out of stuff to do because this entire series, well, there goes my axe. At least that's finally out of there. The entire intention of this building system, this whole project, it was not supposed to be large and expansive and taking everything into account. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. There's still that village not too far away from here. I don't know if I would be able to find it again. But there's a village not too far away, and there were horses outside of it. I wanted horses, but I still don't have a frickin' saddle. I might want to go through the trouble of getting horses inside of this place eventually. That would be a nice thing to have. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting this place sorted out, nice and pretty, and taking out the grove. And then we're gonna get around to, building the towers and the main field in the middle, and, well, I mean, it's a lot of work to do. What do you say we get cracking on it? Oh, wow. Okay, guys, so I've finished. Woohoo! My word, this is oh, God, it feels good to finally be done. I mean, relatively speaking, all things considered, the vast majority of the work on the on RedRock Redoubt is complete. I've got the last field in, I've got the last 2 towers in place and totally built. I mean, this place is looking fantastic. The only thing left to do, really, that I'm not going to get done this round. There is one more thing that I have to get done on this round, but I won't be finishing, is moving the portal. But before I can move the portal, I have to move it to the top of the tower, which does not yet exist, but I can now move the chest and all of the spare... My word, I didn't know that I had that many bricks in here. And nether wart, my word. But I'll be moving, you know, all of these nether supplies into one of the towers. I'll probably take some time out between episodes to, you know, get, like, sheep in here at some point. But if I want to get sheep into this place, now that I've completely finished the entire facility, I have a particular problem. There's no way to get in or out of this place. Like, I legitimately cannot leave RedRock Redoubt if it isn't through the nether portal. So, that means that I'm stuck with one critical and important thing that I have to get done, which is make a gate. So, I've been planning on this for a long time, trying to figure out how on earth I would get out, because it was something that occurred to me a while ago. It was like, oh, I might need to get out. So, I did a bit of extra terraforming over here to flatten out the ground further so that I have a nice flat area for a gate. And I plan on ripping out just this 1/3 of the farm of the field and all of the gutty work inside of it. Also, I didn't make enough dispensers. Like, you can see that there are no dispensers over on the other field over there. It's because I'm going to take these out and I'm going to recycle them on the other side. So what we have to get started with right here is just ripping out all of the cobblestone, taking out the fencing, taking out the redstone. Like, there's plenty for me to do here, but it's gonna boil down to me just ripping out this entire this field right here, and the wall right here is gonna stay, and then I'm gonna have to patch it together to make it look pretty, because I call it a wall. This is a facade. There's nothing beneath these nether bricks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna rip out just this central field here, and then we're going to go and build the actual gate. Oh, my word, the process of ripping out all of this frickin' stone, it takes a long time. Of course, then again, I suppose it would make sense for me to use an iron pick. And for that matter, you know, I don't know if you guys have commented on this at this point, but it's the fact that you may have noticed that I always use stone picks. I never use iron picks, and the reason for that pretty much boils down to I'm cheap. Like, in real life, I can be pretty frugal. So, and that's a trait that just completely carries over into Minecraft here. I like to build with cheap materials that are readily available. I'm never gonna run out of them. I think that's a big part of it, though. The idea that it's like, hey, this stuff, there's a limited supply of it. It won't last forever. Why would I want to use it all up on, you know, a mundane task like this, or something to that effect? Oh man, so something else that I've just realized here is that I never finished, I say I never finished, but in all reality, it's a situation of, I didn't rip out all of the stone here. I never ripped out all the stone because I didn't think that any of this stuff would be exposed at any point in time, but, well, lo and behold, look at what happened. Alright, so, with all of that done, what do you say we get around to properly beautifying this? So this is going to be a bit of a on-the-fly type of adjustment to my build here, because I don't know what exactly I'm getting up to. But, I think what I want to do is I want to rip these fences out, because I'm going to make it a bit different here. Whoops, there we go. And we're also going to rip out this magma block, because it doesn't need to be there. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's nether brick right there, so we'll just use some of this nether brick to patch up the side wall, like so. Move that torch in one block, because this is going to get covered up again. And, well, you know what I can do? The first thing that I can do is I can fill in these gaps here, and it's gonna look a bit of a facade here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, and I'd say that that's good enough, relatively speaking. Yeah, I guess that'll do. I'm not entirely certain what I'm up to here. You know, if that's not painfully obvious yet. So we'll just use some stairs to cover this up like so. And I'll actually do it this way. There we go. And we'll cover it up like that. Actually, you know what? It'll probably work out better if I adjust the redstone placement here. Well, no, that won't work. No, that won't work. That will not work. I'll have to do it this way. Nope. Well, you know, live some. You win some, you lose some. Or something to that extent, right? I think my words are correct. Anyways, fill this in over here. There we go. And move this magma block as well. Whoops. Move that torch in 1. I don't know if this is any... jeez. I don't know if this is any entertaining to watch. You know, me literally puzzling through the process of like, do I do this or do I do that? You know, because I'd imagine that this is a very boring experience watching me do this, but at the same time, I don't know what else to entertain you with at this point. It's almost like I'm an entertainer without a plan. The show must go on, as they say, and you know, then it turns out that you end up doing something really, really stupid to entertain everybody. Which it wouldn't be too, it wouldn't be the first time for me to do something really, really stupid to entertain people. I mean, you'd be amazed at some of the ridiculous things that I've done to entertain people over on Twitch, which, if you don't know, I do stream over on Twitch. You can find links below to my, my channel. Alright, so that's good enough there. I'm gonna have to figure out what else to do. So... you know what? We're gonna go ahead and pop in 2 bits of magma block there. And then we'll bring this out by 3 blocks. Might also help if I actually had enough material. Oh, the sun's setting. Well, now's a good time for me to sleep. Don't want to get caught with your pants down. That and the fact that, ooh, I do not want another experience like I did with the, you know, the freaky stalker thingamajigs. I don't remember what they're called, but, you know, the like, flying bat creatures that came out of the sky to try to eat me alive whenever I stayed up for too long. Got a hard lesson in what happens whenever you stay up too long in Minecraft these days, which is distinctly different from how it used to work. But anyways, okay, so the other thing is fences. I'm gonna need more fences. Yeah, I'm gonna need more fences. I mean, you'd figure that I would have materials and whatnot sorted out at this point, but nope. Not me. Not me, says I. Something else that I think I'm gonna get sorted out right now is I'm gonna rip out this cobblestone ring that marks the edge of the field. There's no point in having this here anymore. Not to mention the smooth stone slabs over here and here. I'll take all of these out. I'm gonna... oh, damn it. Really? Did I just break my pick? I gotta make a new one now. Wonderful. Anyways, we'll go ahead and fill that in. I don't want, like, a hard border separating the gate from anything else. If there is a border separating it all out, it'll be another fence, but I don't know if I'll actually do that. But anyway... okay, so... how do we want to do this other part? Let's extend this out by 3 blocks into the ground. Like, let's dig into the ground. Or, you know, maybe actually get my block counts right. Alright, there we go. So 3, and then we dig another 3 like so. And then I think we want to dig another 3 like this. And then we'll just dig it like this. Okay, this is good enough. This is good enough. And we'll fill in the bottom with red brick, because I kind of want this to be a way to announce the fact that you've arrived at RedRock Redoubt. There we go. That's good. That's looking good. And then we'll go ahead and cover it all over with fences like this. And I'm going to have to put gates in here. But this is the idea that I have going here, okay? Okay, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. This is the idea that I have going. I want fences. Like, I don't want some big... I don't want anything that'll get in the way. Okay, this... oh my god, me and my tools. The idea is that I want fences for horses to jump over. Like I've said previously, I want horses here, even though that's not a big focus of this particular, you know, series as I'm creating it. I don't want this to be a focus on, you know, going out and getting horses and the menial task of you know, farming and ranching and all that stuff. Because while that is a process in and of itself that you can, I mean, it's something that you can do, but it's not something that I want to focus on, you know? All right, so there we go. That is the, this is the main gate, and I'm gonna need to make some fences and yeah, gates. I'm gonna need to make gates, which is I'm gonna make it out of nether wart, or God, I'm looking at nether wart, and I'm thinking nether wart. Hence the reason why I say nether wart. Just leave it to me. But it's spruce fencing, or spruce gates actually. So we'll just make some spruce gates here. Right, there we go. Okay, so gate get, and now I realize that after I've put it away, I should not have put the nether brick, the nether stairs, and I'm gonna need some more slabs, but I've got more than enough here to get this done. All right, there we go, and I've got some dirt and I got a functional shovel, so I should have all of the materials I need. Let's go ahead and torch this place up to you know, make it so that things won't spawn right in the vicinity of the gate. Relatively speaking, I mean, you can't actually stop things from spawning right around the gate, but alrighty, so I think, yeah, let's go ahead and put a gate here. We'll put a gate here. We'll put a gate here, and we'll put a gate here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it's not inconvenient to get through this barrier if you you know, if you're more than a zombie at least. God willing, the witches won't figure out how to open gates ever in Minecraft, but you know, stranger things have happened. So I'm actually gonna remove this right here really quickly so that I can actually get this sorted out. Let's go ahead and build up a little bit of scaffolding to fix this. There we go. Now, I think I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. I can totally do this. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Getting this stuff, getting stairs to place correctly. There we go. Got a couple of boxes right there. That's looking beautiful. It's looking exactly like the way that I want it to. There we go. Ah, crud. I feel like, I almost feel like I'm, Kim from the time that I visited her in Nano's village, if any of you remember whenever I did that. And she, I mean, God, I look back on that. Right? And I think to myself, why didn't I ever bother stopping to try to teach her how to place the stairs beforehand? I guess I was just, like, that right there, it, like, to me, exemplifies the saying that to assume makes an ass out of you and me. Because I didn't know that she didn't know how to place stuff correctly. And there I was, just kind of figuring that she did, you know? And as a result, just... I remember the comments section on that episode. I actually went through and read a whole bunch of it, just people saying, "Oh my god, I hurt inside watching this." And poor Kim, you know, like she didn't know any better. Speaking of which, oh my god, she is I was amazed. I heard that she got married and everything. That was news and a half whenever I got the news on I think I heard it on Twitter whenever it came to pass. But yeah. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to put a stair there, put a slab there, and we're going to just scaffold across right here. Another stair right there, and a slab right there. I'm thinking that this is, I'm thinking that this is how I want it to look. And the question is, how do I make it look even better? Because I want a nice little design going on here. So let's put some dirt in. We'll empty that dirt. And let's put some half slabs in right there and there. Let's put a half slab in there. And a half slab on top of it, and let's do 2 stairs on either side. This looks kind of cool, what I've done here. I think it looks cool. I mean, it looks cool in my brain, but I don't know until I've actually taken a step back. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm liking this. Take the dirt out there. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, I say pretty. What I mean is that, you know, it kind of looks like a maw, which is not inappropriate for what I've got going here. Let's take an elevated look at it right here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Check that out. And then from the ground, it still looks good. So like, it's satisfying what I need. Like it's a gated fence. It goes out here, which means that, you know, you're not gonna have, you know, it's like if I had, you know, just kept it with a flat fence right here, you'd have, you know, mobs sitting here and they'd be able to shoot pretty far into the compound. By doing it this way, it's a lot harder for mobs, like skeletons, to try to shoot you into the compound. It's only, you know, like a handful of blocks, like maybe 6 or 8, I think here. But it does the job. I think it looks good. I'm satisfied. I think that I'm satisfied. And, I might wanna like take some diorite or some andesite or some cobblestone or something. Maybe some granite and pave this. Just put a small pathway in it. You know, nothing sophisticated. Maybe, you know, build up a stone path here, and then have just a 3-block wide path with grass on either side. That might work. I mean, I could definitely decorate this with I could decorate it with roses and flowers and like lilacs and whatnot. I mean, there's like, this is the RedRock readout. It's built out of materials from the Nether, but that does not mean that it has to feel like the Nether as you're here. So I think that I'm pretty satisfied with the way that things turned out. Between episodes, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing materials from the central tower, because I call it the central tower. It's the shack. Like, I'm gonna start removing things from the shack, you know, moving all of these supply chests into the remaining 2 towers that I have here, because that tower over there has turned into a resource repository of, like, cobblestone and dirt from whenever I did terraforming. Over here, we've got, you know, the smelting operations and the farming. And over here, you know, these 2 towers, there's nothing. I'll probably try to get some sheep in here at some point, because I want to decorate with banners, okay? So banner decoration is something that I needed to do, but also I need to put the resources and whatnot from the main shack in here. I've got plenty of space to put more chests away, and you know, additional chests over there. And I don't know, maybe I'll put horses over here for all I know. Or, you know, the middle here could be a staging area. It could be the corral. I could just leave horses out front. I don't know. But in any case, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Of course, I am William Strife, and this is Twin Towns. A Patreon... Oh my word, when did I lose my helmet? Oh, that's right, I stood on top of some... I stood on top of some magma block, and it broke my freaking armor. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I am, of course, William Strife, and this is Twin Towns, a Patreon-supported show where I build 2 separate villages, one in the overworld out of nether materials, and one in the nether built out of overworld materials. And until next time, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and have a happy New Year. Actually, you probably saw this on New Year's Day if it comes out on time. I think I'm right about that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.